Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
We begin tonight with breaking news. A child has been shot in Felton, Minnesota. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Robert Hahn. The Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension and the Clay County Sheriff's Office are there. No word on how old the child is or who else was involved in the shooting. The details are still slim.
They had a child there that had been had a gunshot wound. So that was the first indication, or we sent officers over there, or deputies over there to investigate it, and right now we're in the middle of investigating what's actually happening.
Now, as you just heard from Sheriff Bergquist, the case is still under investigation. Stick with Valley News Live for updates on this story. Now on to some more breaking news. A small twin-engine Cessna plane had to make an emergency landing at Hector International Airport in Fargo at about 3:45 this afternoon. The pilot reported a possible engine fire, and fire crews were called to meet the plane at the airport. The plane did land safely. You can see that as we watch the plane come in on our tower cam. Sean Doberstein with the airport authority says it was a mechanical issue with the plane that forced it to land, not an engine fire. It was towed off the runway to the Fargo Jet Center for further investigation. There were no injuries. Well, the day started off beautiful, very sunny and warm out there. And you take a look out there, it looks great out there on our core1auto.com Valley Sky Cam, but a few hours we could be seeing something completely different. Let's head over to Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson to get a first look of what we can expect tonight. Hutch?
Thanks, Robert. If you have outdoor plans, go ahead and enjoy yourself. But we do have that risk of some strong storms that are now developing out in the western Dakotas, moving out of Montana. And they will have the risk of some severe weather even into the overnight hours. Most of our area dry with the exception of northwest Minnesota and Roseau County. Here's where the risk is greatest, to the south and to the east, along and south of Interstate 94 as we go through the evening. Your timeline between 6 and 9 for most of us, very quiet, only an isolated shower storm. Between 9 and 11, storms will start to move into our viewing area, especially west and south overnight. Gusty straight line winds will be the primary threat, over 60 miles per hour. Robert, I'll have hour-by-hour details and an outlook for the big Father's Day weekend ahead here in a few moments.
All right, thanks, Hutch. And you can stay up to date on the weekend weather conditions anytime on your smartphone or tablet. Just download the Storm Team Weather app to get the latest weather conditions and even follow the radar live. Just search VNL Weather in the App Store.
That's the first time I've ever seen a prosecutor sort of scold the media or the public or the judge or the other attorney or people online for the predicament that they found themselves in.
Aaron Knodl's attorney Bob Hoy says they are happy the state is asking to dismiss the trial, but we're surprised what the state said in their motion filed yesterday. If granted, the remaining 2 charges against Knodl would be dismissed, but the state is asking the judge to rule with prejudice. Now that means the state could recharge Knodl if new evidence is discovered. Knodl is a suspended West Fargo teacher that is accused of having a sexual relationship with a student and was acquitted earlier on 3 of the 5 charges. Hoy says he expects teachers and the school districts to revisit their policies so situations like Knodl's do not happen to others.
There are allegations like this that probably require teachers to rethink how they teach and how far they're willing to go to try and help kids.
Now, according to local teachers, they're already having that conversation amongst themselves. Valley News Team's Ashley Bishop spoke with the teacher about how this case is making them more cautious.
It's just kind of scary knowing that, you know, that's always kind of in the back of the mind when you're working with students now.
Former West Fargo teacher Joe Backlund says Knodl's situation could happen to any teacher. We've also heard from other teachers with the same concerns.
I am worried especially about males about entering the teaching profession because, you know, it's probably more likely that they would be subject to an investigation like this.
I spoke with the education chair here at MSUM, and she tells me that men are essential in the teaching field. She says she has had some previous students show concern and caution when dealing with students one-on-one.
Really hoping that this doesn't set a precedent for students to come forward with false allegations, because it's not a game. You're messing with someone's life.
Now, attorney Bob Hoy says the jury verdict and dismissal is the way for Knodl to clear his name and expects the judge to rule before Tuesday on the dismissal of the case. Well, if you and your furry friend are walking downtown and want to relax, good news. Many restaurants say, come on down. Vinyl Taco says dogs are more than welcome in their outdoor seating area. They just have to behave. Same goes for the Worst Beer Hall just down the block. They said they'll even serve your dog, too, if you ask. The downtown location for JL Beers is their only location you can bring your pet to the outdoor area. The general manager says there's a lot of foot traffic in the area, so it makes sense.
It happens every so often. You know, you've got a really nice day out and people are walking their dogs and they just need to stop, and the dog's thirsty, maybe the human's thirsty, so.
Coming up on Valley News Live 10 at 10, we'll take a look at what the laws are when it comes to bringing your pet to a restaurant's patio. Well, our neighbors to the north have been giving the Valley's hospitality and retail industry a bit of a hit. Canadian traffic on I-29 into the Valley at Pembina is down. It was down 18% in April, 14% in May. That means about 5,000 fewer Canadian vehicles a month, along with their passengers and the money they'd usually spend here. The problem may be the Canadian dollar. A couple of years ago, it was on par with the U.S. dollar. Today, it's worth 82 cents American.
We've seen the most dramatic changes when the exchange rate changes.
Okay.
We have a database of Canadian email subscribers that we survey each year, and our last one, you know, still about 59% of them were saying that the exchange rate hasn't changed their travel plans.
Okay. Now, however, despite fewer Canadian visitors, the overall Grand Forks economy continues to roll along with another 5% increase in sales tax collections in May compared to last year. Well, this Father's Day, many in the community are speaking out, saying single dads don't get the recognition they deserve. The issue got a lot of attention in North Dakota a couple months ago when Measure 6 was voted down. Those who wanted the law say the court system favors moms over dads. Opponents say the wording of the measure wasn't clear enough. Valley News Team's Nicole Johnson shows us a story of a local woman raised by a single dad.
Dear Dad, I know I don't say it every day, but I thank you for who you are. I love you. You're the best dad that a person could ask for. You did it on your own. Even though I was a very rebellious child, he still stood by me in what I did, and I love him for what he's done and still does for me.
Scrolling through memories of a daughter and her dad, Michelle Van Heel remembers her mom walking out when she was 3 years old.
Chose the alcohol over her children.
Her dad, Bill, fought for custody of Michelle, which she says was a long, difficult process.
There were many times where he would just work and it was just him and I. He worked for me.
Michelle, like others we talked to, says the court system doesn't give dads the same chance they give moms to raise their kids.
Being myself, I've gone through a divorce, and when I went through my divorce, it was automatically said to me, you'll get custody of the kids.
Hoping to see change for others in a situation like her father, now a grandfather.
Mothers can do it, but also fathers can do it too. Fathers are just as good as mothers.
Nicole Johnson, Valley News Live.
While it's still a hot topic in North Dakota, on the Minnesota side today, a father's rights movement is drawing protesters at the Capitol arguing that same issue. Well, remember to like Valley News Live on Facebook. You can follow the latest news, weather, and breaking news updates anytime on your feed. Just search Valley News Live, like our page, and you'll stay informed throughout the entire day. Later on Valley News Live at 6, two local athletes will be representing the U.S. in the World Special Olympic Games. We'll introduce you to them.
But next, we have some weather working its way through northwest Minnesota, but our eyes are peeled to storms in the west. I'll have details on when they arrive and what they may bring coming up right after this.